Hey, it's good seeing you. I would say just go with your spider exercises all week. Make sure that you're going to be in the middle here and that you're playing through the note. When you go up to the next string, try and keep those fingers here because it determines if there's enough space to let that note ring or it's muted. If you can't do that, that's fine. The idea is to be able to go consistently. We're not trying to rush anywhere. We're just trying to get there. So take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. All downstrokes in the beginning. And the idea is you're gonna be doing 4 notes per fret. So that's like 24 times 4. Ooh, baby, that's a lot of ways to learn how to get those notes all down. When you get all the way up through this, you can make the decision whether or not you want to move on to keeping 4 notes or just 2. I would move to 2, so right here I do 2. See how that dramatically moves it, but now you feel a little bit more confident about doing this? The purpose is to kind of make your own little schedule going up these 4 notes. When you get up to the top, maybe this time go in whole notes, or I don't know, yeah, whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Once you get all the way up to the top, go back down, try them in quarters, all downstrokes. By this point, your hands should be getting kind of numb. If you've been playing for like 2-3 minutes going up and down, it's down time. Go all the way down. So the concept is don't move on to doing down until you could go downstroke, 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 downstroke through a whole number of these. Here's what it looks like in the beginning. Just get the notes out. Eventually, when you're moving these individually, you want to get each one of these to sound out, right? Notice how every one of these notes is coming out. Then go down to the bottom. The purpose we do that like 15, 20, 25, 30 times. And then eventually, if you can get it to this speed, down. Without rushing, without any of the notes falling apart, then it's time to go down. And when you do it down, it gives you a little different feeling for the fingers, but it should be memorizable because each way that we do this, up and down, is the same mechanism. That's why I call them spider exercises. If you can go up and down this mechanism 10, 15, 20 times and your hand doesn't hurt, that means you're doing it wonderfully. If your hand starts hurting, that means you're building muscle mass. If it becomes too much, put the instrument down, go do something else, come back to it. What you'll be doing is just making your own spider exercises. Mine are particularly weird all the time. I think I showed something like this today. All of those notes I can remember because what I did with those notes is a specific pattern my brain is used to now memorizing 30, 40 patterns at a time. It starts off with, and then you stop moving your fingers so much, and then it becomes less of a struggle to get the rhythm. You add different rhythms and then harmonies. And that's where rhythm starts to take hold, but it always needs to start slow, always. So play your individual spiders. Once you get them going on pretty good and fast, try going all downstrokes, back down the number line. The other one was the teeter-totter. Any chord that you know how to play, you can also play a downstroke, keep the hand going, use the rest of the 3 beats to change it. It's the same thing we're chit-chatting about, and it's the same thing we're going to be doing next week in the first beginning, but just as a refresher. These are exercises for you to do and for you to perfect. Us by playing songs that you want to learn is how we put them into practice. So next week, bring a song. You can try a stumper. Most people generally do, but if you pick something that's just a couple chords, there's always a learning experience from every single song, no matter what that is, okay? So pick a song that you really dig on. We're going to put it together. If you have any questions, you want to do that song beforehand, the YouTube website has every single chord in my face telling you how to play it. If you have any questions till then about what we went over, the spider exercises and the teeter-totters on what methodology, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 fingers on a chord, boom, boom, boom. That's the easiest way I can explain it. If you need me to speak slower, tell me about that next time. If you need me to keep at the same pace, that's awesome. I don't want to overload these with too many things that I want you to work on, because if I did that, you wouldn't actually get to any of them. So focus on the spiders, focus on the teeter-totters, and the last thing I'm going to leave you with is the blueprint on how to get all over the fretboard. You're going to watch it in this video at 5 minutes, and this is going to be a video I hope you refer back to many times. And we'll go over this many, many times. Here we go. Deep breath. C major is what we will be learning from. C major has no sharps and no flats. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then C major. Each one of these is special in its own regard. We'll talk about each one of them. The root, the tonic, has our third finger right here on the A string, the fifth string on the third fret. We then play an open D right above it. Our second finger, as you know, plays the second finger quite well by now. Our third finger is going to play a half step away to the F because C, open D to E are two whole steps, C to D, D to E, and then a half step of E to F. F, of course, goes to an open G. G does a whole step to A does a whole step to open B, and our first finger goes down on the first fret, completing C major of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. This is how we play a C major with open notes in a third fingering position. Second fingering puts the second finger on the same note. Boop-a-dee boop. First finger then plays the third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And each finger stays upon the 2, 3, 4, and 5 fret, not where it was. Now we omit the open and the first fret. We utilize just the second fret, the third fret, the fourth fret, and the fifth fret. And then we have the option of going to the sixth or the option to be able to go down. When we play this, we still have our second finger now, not our third, on the C. Whole step, skipping a fret and a finger, leaves a D. E is right here. There's our same familiar half step. F goes to G, which is now a whole step away. Same as it was open, but now it's here because we know all four notes up and a finger makes the next note open. C, D, E, F, G, A, because A is a whole step from G, G, A, B, and then a half step completing our 7 to 1, which is how every Ionian mode is made. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. When we put our first finger on the C, we're now omitting the first, second, and the open fretting. Our first finger would be played on the fifth string, the A string, at the third fret. Our second finger would then skip a fret and a finger. We would use our middle finger to play the seventh fret on the A string, giving us an D note. We would then skip a fret and use a fourth finger, the pinky, to play the seventh fret, giving us an E note on the same string. We would complete that same mechanism above it on the D string, and then use our secondary finger, which was not used before, to make the half step 7, 1, all three scales of C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, are everywhere. Scoot that up a half step, we would then have C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E flat, B flat, I'm sorry, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. So the concept is when we move these up, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, they just resemble the notes that are in the key. We'll get to that with that circle of fifths thing I was talking about, but for now, to physically go over this, we were going to take all of next week after we do a review to do this. So if you stumble in with having this, downstroke, 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 downstroke. You've just taken 2 weeks generally off of a course. And then we can go into modality of why do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is different than do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. When having a raised fourth, you have a mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Ionian. We will explain what Lydian is, but we first need to know how to build chords that would be used for that shape. I hope you had a good time today. I was looking forward to seeing you. It was good. If you have any questions, reach out in the comment section or give me an email and I'll get back to you. Aloha.